Hey everybody, it's your boy Adam back with another Fat to Chubby. It's Monday. Luckily today, the yard guys have already come through. My plumber's come through and fixed the leaky sink, and my dog's in his kennel. So hopefully we have no interruptions this time around. But today I want to talk to you about your mind playing tricks on you. And this year, Halloween did fall on the weekend, and me and the ghetto boys were trick-or-treating. So the mind and the body are absolutely amazing things, but they do play some nasty tricks on you. And one of it is the negative body image, body dysmorphia, whatever angle you want to go at it. I did kind of touch base a little bit about this on one of my chubby guy on the little bike videos that I posted to the old YouTube channel. But, I want to address this a little bit deeper from two different perspectives, really. One from someone that's been much bigger, and then also one from kind of, I guess, from the outside looking in. So with body imaging or negative body imaging and body dysmorphia, as a bigger person, as a plus size individual, a lot of times you don't know you're fat, or you don't know how big you are, or you don't realize it, or you're in just outright denial about what's going on with yourself or your size. There's a lot of justifications that go on, whether it is, I'm sore because of this, or I need to shop at these stores because, I'm an anomaly. And again, all these excuses I've used before in the past. But your mind's a very, very powerful thing. And for the longest time for me, I was didn't matter how big I got, I just always saw myself as I did in college, right? This young, strapping lad. And, I felt great, I looked great, but then one morning I woke up, I'm 360 pounds, and it hurts to get out of bed. And, was even more messed up is I still saw myself as a thinner version of myself, right? I saw myself much better looking than I actually am, and also much thinner than I actually am. So, that's just how it is. And then one day it happens. One day you have that self-actualization, that one moment you see yourself as your true, bloated, fat, sweaty, disgusting self. And you look at yourself and you're like, what the fudge is going on here? And then you can't unsee it. Everywhere you turn, there it is. Fat Adam over here, fat Adam in the mirror, fat Adam in reflection. Even your shadow is like fat and gross and sweaty. And you can't unsee it. And it's just a real huge pain in the ass about the whole body imaging thing and the body dysmorphia. Some people focus on this one angle, one thing they have to constantly improve on. Other people are in denial about it, or they just beat themselves up about how bad they've gotten. But now I was at the point where you couldn't unsee the grotesqueness and how fat I was, and how I was making justifications for everything. But, so you hit rock bottom, right? You make changes, you exercise, you get in good physical shape, you overcome your underlying conditions, and now you're 100% healthy. So you ride off in the sunset, happy ending, right? Wrong. Nope. Doesn't matter how good your labs look, or how healthy your doctor tells you, or, really what's going on. You always tend to see that fat version of yourself now, where you couldn't see it before. Now that's all you see everywhere you go. Even like when my barber told me, he could tell how much weight I lost because it was harder to cut my beard and my hair because, it was just that much different. I wasn't as full, and you couldn't hide imperfections, I guess, more that way. But, it goes down to even the clothes you wear and how you present yourself. And luckily for me, black t-shirts are still cool all the time because that's all I pretty much wear. But so with the negative body imaging, when you have come out the other side and you are feeling much better about yourself, and you're being healthy and you're making the right choices, I think there's things you kind of still hold on to. And this really happened to me actually just last week, right? I've had this one pair of jeans I've had forever, like from when I was thinner. I love these pair of jeans so much. I actually had 5 pairs of the same pair of jeans when Marna and I first started dating. And I held on like forever. I'm like, one day I'm going to be able to fit in these jeans again. And I still have 2 pairs of them, but I was wearing them the other day, and Marin, she's like, hey, are you gonna wear those jeans out? I'm like, yeah, why? I thought she was gonna be like, hey, they're too tight for you, whatever. But she's like, no, those are super baggy on you. It almost looks like you're in pajamas. And I was like, wow, really? Because I thought they actually really fit me really well, and they look pretty good. And she was like, no, way too big. You need to get smaller jeans. And that's just one of those things where, you need that kind of that good village. You need good people around you that can be just straight up with you and have a little bit of tough love, if you will, right? So I think that, if you're surrounded by good people and you're surrounded by people that love you and that can be straight with you like that, it's a really good thing. But a lot of us go through these struggles, whether it's on the side where you're gaining weight and wearing stuff that's way too small, or you've lost a lot of weight and you look like shit because you're so baggy and disheveled, but you need those people that you love and can trust to be straight with you, right? You need people to say, hey, look, we really want you to go get a physical and get worked out, or you know what you need to do. What do I need to do to help you get motivated to do it, right? If you've put on weight, you're uncomfortable, you hurt, how do I help you get motivated to take the next steps or to take any steps to get out there and start moving around to start burning some of that fat off and those calories off? And that's just one of those things where you really have to have a good village and a good support system. And I think that for a lot of people, it's very much taboo to talk about that, to be like, yo, I've got a problem. I can't stop eating and I need people to help me lose this weight. I'm trying, I'm seeing a doctor, but I need people to know this and what's going on. And I think that once you have that talk and surround yourself by really good people, that's going to help a lot, right? Whether it's, someone that's going to go and walk with them, no matter how slow you're walking or how much you're struggling, or someone to go with lunch with them if you're a big go to lunch person at work. Someone that's going to be like, yo, dude, you don't need to eat that. You should be eating this, not that, and have that system. So, the whole point of this video really is to remind everyone that, one, you're not alone in the journey. I know I keep saying that over and over again. You are not alone in this. There are people that love you and want to see you succeed and want to help you out, but you have to ask for help. And I think that's one of the hardest problems, is asking for help and suffering in silence. And that's kind of where this, video is a little more serious, because some people fall on hard times, whether it's through relationships or just loss. And you could fall into the camp like me, where I just basically was drowning myself in bad foods and alcohol, where on the flip to that, other people get depressed and they fall into anorexia and bulimia, right? Where they have this insane negativity in life and they stop eating or they make themselves throw up. And, those people need help too. And I think that once we stop making this stuff taboo to talk about, and when enough people like me who go through this experience are open to talking about it to anyone, that's going to be huge for everyone, right? We need to talk about it. We need to talk about, everything, really. The more open we are about it, the better. And I'm sure everyone's tired of hearing me ramble on about stuff, but I just want to help people, right? I put myself through this. I didn't have any positive role models. I didn't have, I say this time and time again, every fitness guru or internet person out there never was fat. They've never struggled. Oh, I really struggled, getting a six pack. Yeah, go fuck yourself. You don't know what it is to hurt all the time and to go shopping at the big and tall store by yourself and you've hit low. You don't know that, right? But if you have someone that's been through it, it's different, because they have been and they have struggled and they've been in the darkness and they've been in the suck and they know what it's like to come out of it. So at the end of the day, and this kind of went on a weird tangent, but I do apologize for that. With the mind's playing tricks on me, yes, body imaging is a really messed up, cruel thing your brain does to you, right? Whether it's you don't believe you're as fat as you are, or when you lose all the weight, you don't believe how great you look. But you do. You look great. Well, some of you look like shit, but you will look great once you start getting up and moving. So, I guess I'll wrap it up with that before I just start talking randomly about just, birds and the bees and stuff no one else wants to hear about. So, I would say just get a good support system, get good people around you, be open and honest about your struggles, what you're trying to accomplish, get an accountability system that's going to work for you. Remember, you are the magic pill. You're the one that's going to have to do the work and decide what you eat, what you don't eat. But take baby steps, I've said this, I keep saying this. I mean, you have to take baby steps. You have to take one day at a time and do one thing better today than you did yesterday. And then from then on out, just get up and move. That's the hardest part about it, is just getting up off the couch and moving. And I hear all the time people complain about how hard it is to go up and walk. Well, you know what? Go and do it. Shut up, get up, and go move. Walk to the end of the driveway and back. And then tomorrow, walk to the stop sign and back. And then the next day, walk around the block and back. And that's you have to build on it. I mean, when I was doing CrossFit and stuff like that, and I hated running, I would say, look, I hate running. How do I get better at it? And Coach Chris is like, you keep running. You run tomorrow and the next day and the next day. Then one day you'll get better at it. I'm like, well, I just hate it. It sucks. He's like, it's supposed to suck. It's, good things like that are supposed to suck. So anyway, remember, you are the magic pill. You got to get up and move. And that's it. I'm going to stop ranting now. Love you guys. Take care.